Hi, Row with Cali Girls, and I am here to do a demo on our European police style lead. It has so many functions that people are having difficulty understanding or knowing all the things that they can do with this cool nifty thing. So I have Riddick here, and he is going to help me demonstrate some of the really cool things that you can do with this leash. Now on your leash you've got the handle end where you have a clip, and we offer a couple of different clip options, the trigger or the bolt snap, and on the other end you have the trigger or the bolt snap. If you have a strong, powerful dog, these two are your best option, and they come in a 6-foot or a 7-foot length. Now if you want to just do your standard walking, use it as a walking leash, it's pretty easy to figure out. Riddick, sit, come on, come on, come on, sit. Come on up, guy. Maybe he's camera shy, I don't know. So you take the clip end, and there you go, we're equipped. Now, if you want hands-free walking and you want to put it over your shoulder, you want to zoom in on here? I put on here a large O-ring. So this O-ring has a couple of functions. Oh, you can tell that Rick is like really excited about walking. So what you will do is you'll put it over your shoulder, clip it, come on, up Riddick. And you can see I've got plenty of room here, and I also, with this length, I also don't have too much lead out here for the dog. Now, if I want it around my waist, you've got a couple of different options here. You have the optional sliding O-ring. I can put it here, let him walk out in front of me and keep up the slack so I don't have to worry about it falling down and tripping me when I walk. Or what I frequently will do is clip it both in the ring and on a belt loop, like so I don't have to worry about it. So there we go. So that's another option. Now, one of the fun things I like to do with this is a lot of double-ended leashes, when you start using them as, you can clip it, several options for clipping, you have this big unwieldy hole here to deal with. So this is what another function of this handy little O-ring. You slide your clip through here. You have the option of either clipping it here on this little O-ring attached here, or down here on your dog's collar, but we're going to go ahead and clip it here. And you have a nice handy dandy leash and a little bit more control over the leash ends than you do without the O-ring option. Now, another use for this O-ring is, Juno, come here, come on, Juno, good girl. Let's say I want to walk both of them. And if you have dogs that are different heights, this is what's real cool, is that it can slide out for different length, unlike the splitters that are usually the same length, or you have to have them custom made if you have one dog that's taller than the other or shorter than the other. And here we've got, and then I have a handle as well. So it's not that, again, the unwieldy double-ended leash. Thank you, baby. Then, if you have a dog that sits, that you use a prong collar on, this is a Hermspringer, and I love Hermspringer prong collars. I occasionally will use a prong collar with Riddick. Typically with prong collars, some of the issues you have are the prongs coming undone. So they always, well, they don't always. It's always a good idea to have some sort of backup. If the prongs come undone, you don't lose your dog. So I clip it there, clip it to his buckle collar, and again, I have a handle and I don't have the leash ends flopping back and forth. However, there are times when you may want those leash ends loose. And one of the times I can think of to do that is if, for training purposes, our foster Cody, and I should have brought him in, for example, is walking with a gentle leader. Now, I don't want him to get used to walking with just the gentle leader. He's at a point now where he understands that his buckle collar is, you know, down, sit, good girl, wait. His buckle collar is what I really want to have control over with him. But what you can do is you can clip this to whatever, to a gentle leader or to a martingale or some other type of collar that gives a slight correction. Walk them, this is when you would want them, the two handles here, walk with the flat collar, and if there is any kind of redirection or minor correction that you need to do, you have this here to do it. But you are typically walking your dog with this end of the leash. And if you want to shorten, lots of different options for shortening. Again, you can slide it through your O-ring. Good boy, Rick. Sit. Thank you. That's it, tail. He's happy because he thinks he's going for a walk. This is really sad. I'm going to have to take him for a walk. So here is one length. You can also use this and clip it here. Looks like a lot of leather to be dealing with, though. I don't know that ideally I like this for traffic lead, but it does give you an option for really short lead. So there's a lot of things that you can do with this. I'm sure you can do more than what I've demonstrated here. So take yours out, have fun with it. Thanks.